Next Saturday, beginning at 5:30 Eastern, NBA Showtime kicks off a star-studded NBA on NBC doubleheader in primetime. In Game 1, most of you will see a rematch of last year's NBA Finals as the New York Knicks visit San Antonio to face the world champion Spurs, while some of you will see the Utah Jazz and the Sacramento Kings. Then, in the nightcap, it's a battle between the NBA's top two teams as Scottie Pippen and the new-look Portland Trailblazers take on Kobe Bryant, Shaq, and the red-hot Los Angeles Lakers. Some of you will see the Indiana Pacers and the Philadelphia 76ers. It's an NBA on NBC doubleheader in primetime next Saturday beginning at 5:30 Eastern, only on NBC.
Yelena Produnova.
This woman is all about power. She explodes in this tumbling pass. Her first tumbling pass is one of the most difficult and exciting that you'll see in the world.
Yeah, it's not that she just does something hard. It's watch the way she does it.
She needs a 9.376 to stay ahead of the gymnast from Belarus. See the way she blew her hair out of her face in the middle of the whole thing?
She's cool.
Here we go again. Wow. Yikes, that's hard.
Blind landings.
Well, she's found something a little bit different, a little unusual. That's also very difficult, and she does it extremely well.
Tumbling passes were a breeze. This one should be just as easy for her.
Yeah, I would say that should do it. No problem at all. I'll tell you, if I was a coach, I would want her on my team, no question about that.
She is a team player. This was an absolutely outstanding tumbling pass, an Arabian double front, but what makes it so difficult, there's the double front, is she rebounds into a punch front.
And she was actually a little bit off on that, but no problem. When you got legs like that, you can jump any way.
Next up on high bar, Jorge Giraldo.
And now we go back to the men on the high bar, and we're going to focus in here on a man who sort of created a little story for himself. And our first look, Jorge Giraldo of Colombia. He and Zoltán Šupala of Hungary have, well, they've been locked up in a tight battle for the third and final international gymnast spot, which gets them into the American Cup.
And I tell you, this is probably the most pressure he's ever been under to hit this high bar routine. Very, very nice combination here. His feet on the bar on that one element's going to cost him a little bit, though. It's going to be a judgment call whether they give him that element. Double twisting, double somersault, and he threw it out there. That's for sure.
He had a 3.5 lead over the Hungarian coming into this final rotation.
Well, I'll tell you, it's going to be very, very interesting because there's one skill in the exercise that if they decide to give it to him, it changes his start value by a whole bunch of points, and could go either way.
Now, the score that Yelena Produnova needed to go to the top here at the RCA Gymnastics Challenge was a 9.376. She has to be better than that, and she is a 9.6 for Yelena Produnova. And that just about locks up a big payday and a trip to Disney World. And now it's Morgan White. What does she do with this opportunity that was created by the fall of Amy Chow? She was the last American. Now she's the first American in into this last floor exercise.
A couple key things that Morgan thinks of before her exercise is to keep a tight body and to just go out there and have fun. Brand new routine.
Tricky tumbling pass right here.
Oh, short.
Oh, boy.
That's a fall.
Had a start to finish great day today.
Tough ending, a triple twist.
Didn't quite get that one
shy
around.
of
That's gonna hurt a little bit.
You know, the little nick here, the little nick there is one thing, but when you have those major breaks.
Yeah, they all add up. You know, she says she needs to have fun in order to do the best job possible, and you could see the concentration on her face throughout the entire routine.
That second pass, though, is a major fall. Nowhere near enough rotation. Put her hand back and pretty much sat down. Very, very tricky and intricate tumbling pass. Whip with a half turn into a double twist.
Not enough height.
Yeah, nowhere near enough bounce on that. And not a good effort.
What's it going to be? Which American is going to claim the top spot here? We'll get Morgan White's score in a moment.